I'm going to tell you something really rare, strange, and extraordinary about dogs. Did you know that some dogs can smell diseases like cancer long before humans can detect them? Their sense of smell is so incredibly sensitive that they can identify tiny changes in body odor caused by diseased cells. There are studies where trained dogs have detected lung, breast, and even melanoma cancer with accuracy rates over 90%. It's as if they have a life-saving olfactory sixth sense. And something even more curious. There is a breed called the Norwegian Lundhund that has 6 toes on each paw, not 5, like other dogs, and extremely flexible joints. This adaptation allowed them to climb cliffs to hunt puffins in Norway. It's as if they were mutant dogs, specialized in impossible missions. Here are more extraordinary dog facts that will surprise you. Dogs can dream. Just like humans, dogs go through REM, rapid eye movement, sleep phases, during which they dream. It has been observed that when they move their paws or moan in their sleep, they are probably dreaming about activities they did during the day, running, playing, or hunting. The Basenji, the dog that doesn't bark. The Basenji, native to Africa, doesn't bark like other dogs. Instead, it makes a very strange sound that sounds more like a yodel or a yodel. This is due to a peculiarity in the shape of its larynx. It's like having a singing dog in your home. Dogs that detect storms and earthquakes. Many dogs show signs of anxiety before thunderstorms or earthquakes. Some scientists believe they sense subtle vibrations in the ground or changes in static electricity and atmospheric pressure before we even know something is going to happen. In ancient times, people relied on dogs' behavior to predict disasters. Every dog's nose is unique. Just like human fingerprints, every dog has a unique pattern on its nose. In fact, in some countries, nose prints are used to legally identify a dog, just as we use fingerprints. Dogs that sense time internally. There are studies that suggest dogs can sense the passage of time. Not only through routines, such as waiting for their owner at their expected arrival time, but also because they can smell the decrease in the concentration of odors as time passes. It's as if they see time pass through their nose. There are also historical cases of dogs with even more mysterious or legendary abilities. Let's dive into some historical cases of legendary and mysterious dogs that seem straight out of a fairy tale. 1. Hachiko, the dog of eternal loyalty, Japan. In 1920s Tokyo, Hachiko, an Akita, waited for his owner every day at the Shibuya train station, even years after his owner died. For 9 years, rain or shine, Hachiko sat in the same place, as if waiting for his human friend to return. His story was so moving that today there is a bronze statue in his honor. He is considered a national symbol of loyalty. 2. Gellert, the tragic hero dog, Wales. In the Middle Ages, the Welsh prince Llywelyn had a dog named Gellert, famous for his bravery. One day, Llywelyn returned home to find his son's cradle empty and Gellert with blood on his muzzle. Thinking he had killed the child, he killed him immediately. Moments later, he found his baby safe and sound, and a dead wolf nearby. Gellert had protected the child. Consumed by guilt, Llywelyn never recovered and built a monument to Gellert that still stands in Wales. It's a story of love, tragedy, and fidelity that is told to this day. 3. Bobby of Greyfriars, the Eternal Watcher, Scotland. In Edinburgh, in the mid-19th century, a small terrier named Bobby gained fame for something extraordinary. After his owner died, Bobby spent 14 years guarding his grave. Until his dying day, Bobby barely left the cemetery. There is a statue and a bar named Greyfriars Bobby in his honor. 4. The Ghost Hound of the Baskervilles, England. This isn't exactly a true story, but it has roots in ancient British legends. There are stories of a huge, supernatural black dog that roamed the English moors. This story inspired Arthur Conan Doyle to write The Hound of the Baskerville, one of the most famous Sherlock Holmes novels. These spectral black dogs, called Black Shuck, are said to be omens of death in Anglo-Saxon legends. I'll also tell you about dogs in mythology. There are some mind-blowing tales, like that of the three-headed dog Cerberus or the dogs that guide souls in ancient cultures. The presence of dogs in mythology is fascinating. Many ancient cultures viewed them as guardians, spirit guides, protectors, and even creatures from the afterlife. Here are some of the most important. 1. Cerberus, Greek mythology. The most famous, Cerberus, the three-headed dog. He was the guardian of the gates of the underworld, Hades. His mission was to prevent the living from entering the world of the dead, and the dead from escaping. In addition to his 3 heads, some stories say he had a serpent's tail and snakes sprouting from his back. A brutal and impressive creature that only a few heroes, like Hercules, could face. 2. Anubis, Egyptian mythology. In Egypt, the god Anubis is one of the most iconic. He has the body of a man and the head of a jackal or wild dog. Anubis was the guide of souls to the afterlife, and also the god of mummification and funeral rites. The jackal was chosen because the Egyptians saw these animals roaming cemeteries and considered them natural guardians of the realm of the dead. 3. Xolotl, Mexica/Aztec mythology. In Mexica mythology, Xolotl is the dog god, associated with the sunset, lightning, and death. He was the twin brother of Quetzalcoatl. Xolotl helped souls cross the river of the underworld, Mictlan. In the Mexica world, owning a Xoloitzcuintli dog, the famous Mexican hairless dog, was crucial. It was believed that the dog would accompany you to the afterlife after death. A true spirit guide. 4. Garm, Norse mythology. In Viking mythology, Garm is a gigantic dog or wolf that guards the entrance to Helheim, the realm of the dead. During Ragnarok, the end of the Norse world, Garm is supposed to break his chains and fight in the final battle. He is described as a ferocious and terrifying monster, almost comparable to the famous wolf Fenrir. 5. CWN and Welsh/Celtic mythology. In the Celtic folklore of Wales, CWN and are spectral hunting dogs. They have glossy white fur and red ears. They are said to belong to the realm of and an afterlife. Their howl is an omen of death. The softer the howl, the closer they are. In short, dogs in mythology are not just pets or companions. They represent supernatural powers, protection, death, transition between worlds, and sometimes eternal links between the living and the dead.
En su mirada vive el sol, 1000 historias de amor sin condición. Su cola pinta en el aire emoción, un latido fiel en cada rincón. Con su olfato huele el viento y la verdad. Sabe cuando ríe, sabe si hay soledad. Guardián de sueños de la eternidad, un héroe oculto en su lealtad. Son sus patas, huellas de estrellas, su corazón, un faro que no falla, 1000 razones de amar en su respirar, un milagro de amor llamado perro. A veces canta en medio de su soñar, otras veces guarda el mundo al caminar. Sus ojos saben más que 1000 palabras, un amigo eterno que siempre abraza. Puede ver tormentas antes de llegar, puede oler el miedo y consolar. En su silencio lleva un mar de promesas que nunca van a naufragar. Son sus patas, huellas de estrellas, su corazón, un faro que no falla, 1000 razones de amar en su respirar, un regalo de luz llamado perro. Llamado perro, llamado perro, un milagro. Letris y cotos suigas, el sambero yampa, yo.
En su mirada vive el sol, mil historias de amor sin condición. Su cola pinta en el aire emoción, un latido fiel en cada rincón. Con su olfato huele el viento y la verdad. Sabe cuando ríe, sabe si hay soledad. Guardián de sueños de la eternidad, un héroe oculto en su lealtad. Son sus patas, huellas de estrellas, su corazón un faro que no falla. Mis razones de amar, en su respirar, un milagro de amor llamado perro. A veces canta en medio de su soñar, otras veces guarda el mundo al caminar. Sus ojos saben más que mil palabras, un amigo eterno que siempre abraza. Puede ver tormentas antes de llegar, puede oler el miedo y consolar. En su silencio lleva un mar de promesas que nunca van a naufragar. Son sus patas, huellas de estrellas, su corazón un faro que no falla. Mis razones de amar, en su respirar, un regalo de luz llamado perro. Algo de amor.